Yo, what's up guys? It's Zealous. We got quite a bit to talk about today. We're going to be talking about one of our community members ripping one of MetaZoo's most rare booster boxes. Another community member cracked 500,000 views on their channel. Some products I'd like to see. And Layered Worlds ended up going to like a MetaZoo Museum. And we finally found out who the artist is going to be for Secret Shadows alt art box. Let's hop right into it. So in my last video, I was talking about catching cryptids and how I knew that man had some hidden gems. Shortly after I put that video out, he had the urge to show us some of them gems. I believe he ended up pulling out a serialized, not one, but two serialized Mothman. I think one was 1 of 100 and the other was like 1 of 135. I can't really remember it. It's been a couple days since I've seen the video, but regardless, dude, I don't even want to know what you paid for those. Pretty cool. I don't even think I have a serialized MetaZoo card. Maybe one. I think someone gifted me one actually. Topps Chrome. But Catcher, that's crazy, man. That's some cool stuff to have in your collection. And also, speaking of Catcher, he's the man that cracked one of MetaZoo's most rare boxes, the Poncho alt art box. This guy, I believe he said he opened like 24 booster boxes and he has yet to hit a hidden rare. What? That's crazy, dude. I don't even think I've opened 24 booster boxes total between base set and torrential tides, and I've hit 3. When Secret Shadows drops, dude, I hope you hit the most badass hidden rare. Next up, let's talk about Layered Worlds. This man ended up going to like a card shop that used to play MetaZoo, I believe, and they had MetaZoo merch kind of displayed like all over the shop. They had like rugs on the wall and frames with playmats and the tower cards that went along with it, and it had like signatures and doodles and just all kinds of cool MetaZoo merch. So if you guys are into that type of thing, I'm going to leave that video linked down below. I definitely suggest going and watching it. I really enjoy how Layered Worlds does his content. Shout out to him. And also, speaking of this dude, if you guys seen Project Trick or Treat, his part of it was kind of a little bit different. I'd say some people was like, what is this man doing? Well, my next video, you're going to find out what he was doing. Whenever he submitted his Project Trick or Treat project, I said project, was that retort? Anyways, the dude made his own video. Literally, it's like a whole movie type deal. I'm going to upload it. I asked for his permission. He said, dude, it's cool. So if you guys want to see some more Project Trick or Treat content, the man's got you. It's pretty cool. It really is. And 500,000 views. Let's talk about that for a second. Who cracked 500,000 views on their channel? None other than Funcle Slumpkin. This man has ripped so many MetaZoo packs, so many different ways that he's creative. I couldn't even begin to like think of half the ways that this man has done it. Like he's really, if you could think of it, he's probably ripped it that way. And if he hasn't, comment, he probably will. I gotta say, if you guys got to watch any of Funcle and Frostbite's live streams, you already know Funcle is one hell of a dude. And let's talk about this alternate art Secret Shadows booster box. Tyler Ellis is the artist for the booster box. And if I'm being honest, I had to look up what cards Tyler Ellis has done. He did the Bat Squatch from Torrential Tides. In my opinion, that's a pretty cool card. I think whenever it comes to like a spooky box, I think his art style would probably go hand in hand with it. I'm excited to see what this man does with it. I really hope we see glow in the dark on the booster boxes, but I don't really think we'll get to, if I'm being honest. It's probably a pain in the ass to make something like that happen. It's super cool, but I kind of agree with what TMX said in Project Trick or Treat. Before I was thinking, you know, holographic booster box with you know, the glow in the dark, and then in Project Trick or Treat, TMX said he doesn't want any of that. He just wants it to be the artwork. And don't get me wrong, it going hand in hand would be amazing. But I think to start out with, I can see what TMX means. I think we should focus on the artwork first. So if we don't see a holographic or a glow-in-the-dark booster box, I get it. Maybe next year we can make some shit like that happen. Now, the man, the myth, the legend, Lordy Cardboard had to go and flex on us. I don't know if you guys saw it, but this dude ripped, I think it was 2 Wilderness spellbooks with a Corvette. Lordy, you're insane, dude. What are you doing? All right, now Bokeh left a comment saying he wanted to see me do like an outdoorsy video. That's something I've kind of wanted to do before, but I didn't really want to steal Bokeh style. But he said, do it, bro. It's not really my style. He's like, I want to see you do it. So now's the perfect time of year, in my opinion, to do something like that. Like fall time, leaves are changing, weather's pretty nice. I think I can make something work. Hopefully, I ain't gonna say nothing. Hopefully I can make something work. For Secret Shadows, I was really wanting the skeleton rares. I actually had Lily make me a skeleton rare at my first ever Collectivecon, Fort Lauderdale. It was a Skookum from Native. I had her turn a Skookum into a skeleton Skookum holding a scythe. And in my opinion, it turned out pretty badass. I'd like to see, 5-10 cryptids like this as like a mini set in a set, or altards, something. But at the same time, I know MetaZoo is wanting to go international, and I play Counter-Strike. And if you guys really know anything about Counter-Strike, you know that some of the skins on that game, they literally have to modify to look completely different, so it'll align with perfect world rules. Like, I'm pretty sure skulls, human skulls and like blood and stuff like that, they have to switch up to be like a whole new camo for other countries. So I don't know if MetaZoo would do anything like that. One thing I thought of is to have like sets released for each country that they're going to be working with, like a North America set, maybe like a Canada set, maybe so on and so forth. I know that'd be a pain in the ass to make work, but even like a mini set with like personalized boxes for each location, not anytime soon. Just putting a bug in your ear. And in my last video, I was talking about binders and sleeves and how I was kind of disappointed we didn't have those yet, and I still am. But I'd like to see some dice bags and dice as well. That'd be pretty cool. I think custom MetaZoo dice and dice bags would be awesome. But bringing that back up, I decided to go back and watch the interview that Charlie did with Nick before we ever even got a first set. And some of the things that he said, he really stood on it. Like, I believe Nick asked him if he wanted to do like collaborations and things like that, but he ended up saying he wants to focus on the card game and the card game up front, and then other things like binders and sleeves and collaborations and video games and all that will come later. He just wants to focus on the main card game and make that stick. Make it. I'll let him say it himself. Here we go.
I'll be the first to tell you, I think we'll try some new things. And then we're going to watch and we're going to see, do you like them? Right? And if you like them, we'll do more of it. And if you don't like them, we'll try something else. Because for us, this is like, this is an experience, a process of figuring out how to do MetaZoo the best way possible. And we're not afraid to try things because we have an incredibly long-term vision. We're not prepared to take anything off the table. What we are prepared to do is focus relentlessly on the TCG. We got to do this thing for sure, right? This thing has to be done well. It needs to be done not quickly, I hate the word quickly because it's like we're not rushing it. You know what I mean? Like we're gonna do it justice. But at the same time, like that needs to be the first in this order, in this sequence. And so, like in the short run, no, because what I don't want, here's what I'm not going to do. I'm not going to be releasing all that stuff instead of sets. You know what I'm saying? Right. Like the core experience, the core expectation, delivering that is a big hurdle, and we need to make sure we can do that. We need to grow into that. We need to demonstrate for you that we can do that. It may be easy to miss, but like really, some of the younger people involved are quite significant as well, and they are very dedicated people that have deep industry knowledge, that grew up in the culture, and are being given a significant place in this company. So it's not like the younger guys are interns. I mean, they are building the company specifically so that to usher in a new guard of leadership and to train those people up. So to say that the vision is long term is almost an understatement. There is no end to the vision. I mean, we're not We know where we start, but we don't have an end point. We don't have an end goal. I mean, other than to continue to progress forward, you know, this thing, and to grow this thing, and to do justice really to this thing that I think deserves so much more than it's had yet.
All right, guys, I know some people left some comments about a couple topics that I didn't really get to cover, but those are going to be definitely for a longer video, so I'll save that for sometime later this week. I hope you guys enjoy. Maybe leave a like, comment, subscribe, and show some people some love that I mentioned in this video. Hope you guys enjoy. Like, comment, subscribe. Peace out.